If someone were to ask what the best ice cream flavor is, what could we say? In fact, where could we even begin? There are so many peculiar, complex flavors now that the question will always receive a hesitant answer. With all of these fancy flavors gaining favor, the original flavors are forgotten and left to linger at the back of the thrifty freezer we remember making triumphant trips to as children. The flavors that once made us squeal in anticipation are no longer able to quench our insatiable hunger for more, for newer, for better. There are those, however, who still reserve a special place in their hearts for the flavor that started it all despite the others. Vanilla. It's the flavor I will never betray. It is the epitome of effortless, the origin of ordinary, and the quintessence of quality. There is a significance to the flavor not only because it is original, but because it is pure. Vanilla literally means simple, unadorned. It represents the splendor of the simple things in life. Things like the raggedy doll that was stuck to our side as an infant, or the ratty old blanket that was more holes than fabric that we might have slept with at night. It is the salty residue that dries our skin after a day spent splashing in the sea under the blistering rays of the sun, or the satisfaction of reading a favorite book on a lazy Sunday afternoon. It is things like the twinkle in my grandfather's eyes after he tells me a funny joke, or the embrace of a loved one when it's time to say goodbye, that opens my eyes to how oblivious we've become to these precious things, these memories, and these moments, and how fast we have not only adapted to, but latched onto the newer, more advanced concepts of our age. Our society advances as time goes on, and each day we leave something behind. Materialism is the element of our era, and technology has transformed our world. Our sense of culture and purpose is dwindling, and if that continues, our lives will be meaningless and our world will be bland. We are slowly but surely forgetting the things that were responsible for shaping us into the people we are today, and soon, nothing will be left of this place that we call home but shiny gadgets and devices. With immense pride, I claim that I have learned to appreciate what it means to value something other than my smartphone. That device cannot guarantee happiness like the simplicity of these other things can. There's beauty in everything around us, from the anguished cry of a newborn child, to the scraggly patch of flowers in our neighbor's backyard, to the color of my baby cousin's blue-green irises, to the loud and incessant barking of my 13-year-old dog. In the end, we don't remember the superficial things. What stays in our hearts is whatever has a sentimental significance to us, whether it be the fruit truck we remember standing outside of on a humid day in Hawaii, or the girl who passed you in the hall at school the other day with a brilliant smile on her face. We need to cherish these sacred moments, these memories, or objects that have a higher significance or a deeper meaning than others, because one day they will be all that is left to us, all that we will be able to remember in the future. When we reach a ripe old age, and we have lived our life aware and thankful of all of these simple things, we will have numerous stories to tell our grandchildren. Stories full of fun and laughter and wonder and excitement and awe. And one day, I will tell my grandchildren about that lonely little pint of vanilla ice cream sitting at the back of that thrifty old freezer in that dingy little store, and I'll explain to them how this flavor is the best of them all. I'll tell them why I believe in vanilla.